picture this, your company just dropped 20 grand on this brand new AI tool, the one that promised to like completely automate your entire back office.
Oh, right. The flawless sales pitch where it solves every problem instantly.
Exactly. You plug it in, and supposedly all those administrative headaches just vanish. But 2 months later,
The reality hits hard.
Yeah.
Your team is probably working longer hours than before.
yeah, just untangling duplicated records and messed up approvals to keep this shiny new AI from breaking everything. And it's not because the AI lacks power. It's because it's executing a really bad internal process just at lightning speed.
Right. It's that classic trap. We want to believe that, buying sophisticated tech will magically fix an operational disaster, but it really just adds more weight to a collapsing house.
Welcome to The It Factor. We're Jimmy and I exploring a new blog post by Mr. Len Kaplan, CEO of CDML, a managed service provider in Queens, NY, offering network management, voice over IP, unified communications as a service, cybersecurity, compliance, infrastructure as a service, cloud solutions, and Microsoft 365 and Azure solutions. If you're a small business owner or manage IT for a growing organization, this episode is for you.
Yeah, today we are doing a deep dive into his article. It's titled, If Your Business Processes Are Broken, AI Won't Save Them. And we really want to unpack why throwing cutting-edge tech at outdated workflows is just a massive recipe for disaster.
And, how to actually harness AI for real productivity instead. Kaplan brings up some fascinating data from Deloitte and CIO right out of the gate.
Yeah, the data that completely flips the narrative. When AI fails to show a return, it is almost never the technology's fault.
Right, the tech infrastructure is usually totally fine. It's the human element holding things back.
Exactly. It's these unglamorous things. Outdated workflows, inconsistent procedures, manual processes that were, never built for automation in the first place.
It honestly makes me think of taking a 1,000-horsepower Ferrari engine and dropping into this rusty 30-year-old go-kart. I mean, sure, it's an amazing engine.
But putting it in that chassis doesn't give you a race car.
Right. The frame literally can't handle the torque. You hit the gas and you don't win a race. You just crash into the wall 10 times faster than you would have with the old motor.
That is such a spot-on analogy for what happens to your data because, like Kaplan says, you have to think of AI as this incredibly fast, tireless employee.
But an employee with absolutely zero common sense, right?
Exactly. It just follows whatever process you give it. So if your process has duplicate data entry or approvals bouncing around for no reason, the AI just accelerates all that inefficiency.
It just digs the hole faster. Hey, really quick, if you're listening right now and you've ever felt like new software just created entirely new headaches for your team, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. We have all been there.
Oh, definitely. And to make this really concrete, Kaplan moves from this abstract idea of bad processes to something every single business owner knows.
Let me guess. Processing invoices.
You got it. He describes this agonizingly common manual workflow. Someone monitors an inbox, downloads a PDF attachment, and then, get this, they print the invoice out.
Wait, really? People are still putting them on physical paper just to look at them while they type?
Oh yeah, every single day. Then they manually key all that vendor data into their accounting software.
Wow. That's painful.
And it doesn't stop there. Then they have to email a manager and wait for that manager to decide who actually needs to review and approve the expense.
Okay, but let me push back on that for a second. If we just plug an AI in to read that invoice, like with optical character recognition and autofill the accounting fields, doesn't that still save a ton of time? I mean, why isn't that enough?
Well, sure, it fills the fields faster, but think about the rest of the chain.
The routing part?
Right. The employee is still waiting on those exact same manual approvals. The invoice still sits in some manager's inbox for 3 days waiting for a click. You sped up a typing task, but the overall cycle time to pay the vendor is exactly the same.
Ah, I see. So the on-ramp is faster, but you still hit the exact same traffic jam.
Exactly. You didn't eliminate the bottleneck net. And that is why Kaplan talks about intelligent automation. You have to redesign the workflow so the AI actually manages the flow of work, not just the data entry.
So it extracts the info, notifies the right people, and updates the tracking automatically, meaning the human doesn't have to play traffic cop anymore.
Right. Their job shifts from all that repetitive administration to just reviewing exceptions. Like if an amount is way off or a vendor is new, then the human steps in and uses their judgment.
That makes so much sense. So before you even buy a single piece of software, how do you actually fix these workflows?
Kaplan gives this really practical checklist of 5 vital questions. The first one is simple but tough. Why do we perform each step?
Because we've always done it that way.
Yeah, the most dangerous answer in business. You have to ask if the step actually serves a purpose today, which leads to question 2, does this approval still serve a purpose?
Right. If a regional director is just blindly clicking approve after 4 days, that's not a safeguard. It's just a speed bump.
Exactly. And feeding a speed bump to an AI just automates a delay. Question 3 is, are we entering the same info more than once? The classic swivel chair problem.
Oh, man. Copying a phone number from an email on one screen and physically turning to paste it into a CRM on the other, it's the worst.
Which brings up question 4, can this info move automatically? A lot of times you don't even need a complex AI for that.
Just some basic software integration, right? Like APIs talking in the background so you don't touch a keyboard.
Spot on. And the final question is really the big one. Which tasks require actual human judgment and which are just repetition?
I feel like if you're a massive Fortune 500 company, asking those 5 questions and changing things could take 18 months of committee meetings.
Oh, easily. They are totally paralyzed by bureaucracy. But that is the massive advantage for smaller businesses, which is who Kaplan is really talking to.
Because they can just get in a room and fix it.
Right. If you have 20 or 50 employees, you can map out the friction points on Monday, redesign the flow by Wednesday, and have the new system running by Friday.
That agility really is a lethal competitive edge right now. And by the way, if you want more insights like this, CDML publishes new blog posts every Tuesday and Thursday. It's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, they put out great stuff. And this whole approach really highlights CDML's philosophy as a managed service provider. They put people over software.
Meaning they don't just sell you a massive tech stack, take you to lunch, and walk away.
Exactly. Mr. Kaplan's approach is to actually study how the work is being done on your floor first. They eliminate the communication bottlenecks, simplify the operations, and then, only then, do they apply the AI.
That completely flips the script on the fear that AI is just here to execute mass layoffs.
Because that's not the goal at all. The true goal is to eliminate the soul-crushing, repetitive grind. No professional wants to just copy and paste data all day.
Right. You want your team focusing on serving customers, solving real problems, and actually growing the business, elevating them to knowledge workers.
Exactly. And if you want to learn more about how they do this, I highly recommend you visit cdml.com and subscribe to the blog. You really don't want to miss out on actionable strategies like this.
It's just so crucial to get this right. We're almost out of time, but I want to leave everyone with a final thought to mull over.
Yeah, Kaplan has a great quote at the end of the article. He says, before asking what AI tool we should buy, ask, is this the best way for this work to be done?
Such a powerful diagnostic question. So here's my challenge to you. Tomorrow morning, when you open your laptop, look at just one daily task. Just one. Walk through every physical step and ask yourself if the process itself is fundamentally broken before you even think about modernizing it.
I love that. Start with the foundation.
We're Jimmy and I. Thanks for listening. Till next time.